Some local teenagers are combating hate through artwork.
High school students throughout the city took part in an art competition in response to the rise in hate crimes. CBS 2's Cindy Hsu spoke with the winner.
Okay, so now this rise in HC, as we'll call it, this rise in hate, is this what they was telling us about Trump? Is this the Trump effect? All these hate crimes? Because this is New York. And we cover New York a lot here on this channel. And if you're new, I'm not saying don't comment if you're new. At least watch the channel for 3 or 4 days before you comment. Because a lot of you guys come on here, y'all emotional. Listen, man. This channel's a drop in the bucket, man. But one thing we do, we cover New York and we cover the hate crimes. And I would ask the chat. I think 99% of the hate crimes committed in New York are POCs, are the suspects in the culprit. And 90% are Sunmen. I would like to know what you chat think. But that's not what we're going to hear on this. I don't think. I haven't seen this video. But I wonder what we're going to hear. Whether they're going to be talking about Trump or what we see every day. Every time there's a hate crime attack, the footage shows a certain type of person running away from the scene, or walking away from the scene, or casually walking away from the scene.
Some local teenagers are combating hate through artwork.
High school students throughout the city took part in an art competition in response to the rise in hate crimes. CBS 2's Cindy Hsu spoke with the winner. Nikolai Martinez Vergara is 16 years old, a student at Gramercy Arts High School. His winning piece is called Ripping Through.
The message behind the piece is ripping through hate.
Nikolai says hate must be fought together, showing the best of us. His emotions emerge from the canvas, his hands reaching out, representing all of us and our strength. The broken chains show the pain many have endured.
Listen, no one in this country has endured the pains of chains, unless they're a criminal, and then you're just in chains when they take you to jail, or if you're in prison or in jail, then they shuttling you from. You guys say you got to go to court. They lock you up in some chains and put you in the, either shuttle you if the jail is attached to the court building, they shuttle you there. If the court building is somewhere else, they put you in chains and put you in a truck and drive you over there. But while you're in prison, you're not in chains. So the only people who experience chains were the people who were alive in the 1860s. That's the last group. Okay?
Emerge from the canvas, his hands reaching out, representing all of us and our strength. The broken chains show the pain many have endured.
I'm a part of the LGBTQ plus community, and I get stares and people move away from me in the train. It really encouraged me to create this piece, and enough is enough.
More than 60 students from dozens of city high schools entered the competition with the theme Art Will Defeat Hate. The contest is organized by student interns with OCA New York, a nonprofit civil rights organization. Avery Sook is a Columbia University student who oversaw the project, where the teens learn about hate crimes, LGBTQ plus history, and other issues.
They learn to sort of empower themselves by also planning this art contest. So they decide the rules, the themes, the slogan, and they come up with everything.
The submissions show how teens have been feeling.
A lot of them have been expressing such really sad sentiments, but they're still hopeful that things can change.
While Nikolai poured his heart into his work, he was still blown away when he won first prize and $500.
I didn't know if I wanted to cry, to laugh. I was just so in shock, and I still am.
He says he'll continue to create art with this message.
Be strong and be different. Be your own self.
Okay, now these kids, I'm sure these kids are phenomenal kids. They're somebody's kids. These are somebody's children. Living up in somebody's house. Got the window open while the air conditioner on. Standing in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. Leaving the seat up. Not cleaning out the microwave after their food explodes. These somebody kids, so I'm not going to bang on these kids. And salute to them. If this is what they want to do to express themselves with art, I'm all for it. I'm just happy that from what I've seen, they're not blaming the hate crimes on anyone. That's best we could do. We went through up until yesterday. Well, I ain't gonna say up to you. There's still, these people aren't doing it. Everyone else is still blaming the hate crimes, the spiking hate crimes on Donald Trump and his narrative, his rhetoric. When we all know that has nothing to do with Trump. All of the people who commit hate crimes are Biden voters. All of them. And they didn't blame it on Trump. Now, they didn't blame it on the Biden voters. And I get that. I'm not mad at them. That's the best we can hope for. We can't get nothing better than that. And some of this art is pretty good. Not for nothing, man. A lot of this art is, pretty decent. I'm just of the ilk where I'm like, tell us what's going on. Like, if I'm a person out there and I'm from one of these groups, do I need to be watching my back when I see, a guy with a Trump stick on the back of his car? Or do I need to be watching my back when I see somebody with saggy jeans? And a bunch of tattoos? Do I need to be, does my heart need to quake with fear when I hear, country music blasting? Or does it need to shudder when I hear hip hop? I mean, tell me what's going on. That's all I'm saying.